Hi everybody, it's Kristin. So it's Topic Tuesday today. It actually is a rainy Monday morning here in Wisconsin, but and it's supposed to be 60 today. But we are supposed to finally get some warmer weather later this week. So I'm crossing my fingers and hoping for the best. So today for Topic Tuesday, I'm going to just talk about some of the eyebrow products that I have used over the past probably 5-ish years. The ones I have, some of the ones that I didn't like still I found in my little drawer, so I'm going to kind of talk about both the ones I've liked and the ones I haven't liked. So I think I'll start with the ones that I used way back when, and kind of explain some of that. I'm such a dork. I paused it because I forgot one, so I went to go get it, and when I backed up my chair, I just about knocked my little thing over. Such a dork. Okay, so anyway, when I very first, I'm going to say about 7-ish years ago, might have been a little more than that, when I very first started to do something with my brows, I was going to, and well, I still do sometimes, go to an Aveda salon, and I used all Aveda makeup back in the day, and this is my Aveda palette. One of them, I have two. And I used a color called Earthen, which is right here, which is pretty dark. I didn't really know about the world of using colors that are lighter than your eyebrows. And I'm sure that they didn't look horrible, because actually these colors, let me see if I can, they're not, it's pigmented, but they're not super pigmented. So that was the color that I used in my brows for a long time. I mean, this is the only color I used for my brows, and I used it every day, and this was my second one. This was my backup when I heard they were getting rid of it, and then I never ended up breaking into that one. But I used it for probably 3 years, something like that, a really long time. And it worked okay. I mean, I didn't know really about anything else, and I was scared to kind of try anything else. Then let's enter the world of YouTube, shall we? So I think the very first product that I bought that was, you know, kind of, not that this isn't influenced by YouTube video, but that was influenced by YouTube, was this browsing from Benefit. And this is in light. And so this has this kind of darker colored wax. And then this is the brow color. So I would put this down first and then use this. And I did like this. I just felt like it didn't last very long. But I used it for a good, you can see a good amount of that wax is gone. I used it for a good amount of time. And I might have to go back to that just to try it again, because, you know. But, and actually maybe the wax has gone bad. I probably should chuck it, really. Anyway, so that one I liked, but it didn't last very long. And that for me is a big deal. The longevity of what I put on my eyebrows is important to me, because I leave my house usually about 7. I put on my makeup somewhere between 5:30 and 6. I leave my house between 7 and 7:15, and I sometimes don't get home until 6:15. So I want it to last. I want it to look good all day long. So the next thing that I tried, and I purchased 2 colors in them, were the NYX eyeshadow pencils. These did not last at all. I did not like these. Whoops, I just pulled off the wrong one. I liked the shape of them. They're kind of in this, and you'll see I have another one like this, in this like oval kind of shape. But this didn't, it went on easily. I'm going to show you the colors. So this is dark brown, although I'm not sure I'm showing you the color of something I'm telling you shouldn't buy. And then this one was just brown. So dark brown and brown. But they did not last. Halfway through the day, if that, they were gone. So do not suggest those. Oh. I dropped eyeshadow from my palette, and now it's all over my table. Okay, so then the next thing that I tried, and I really do like these. I really, really do. The Maybelline Define-A-Brow. I use these and have gone back to them several times. These look like they're the same, but there's 2 different colors. Actually, I have an even darker one yet, because I think I saw Julie G do a tutorial on where she used 3 different brow pencil colors, and like sort of the lightest one here and then went out with the dark, or was it the darkest one here? I don't even remember because I didn't like it on me. But so the dark blonde is the one that I used most often, and then dark brown is what I started, or medium brown is what I started with, and then ended up liking this one the best. What I like about this is it has a teeny tiny little point. I'm sure most of you guys have seen these, but and this one is probably more the color I should use right there. I just really like the teeny tiny point of it, and this one stayed very well. Okay. Some other things that I have tried. This is and I was in love with this. This was in my favorites when I first started doing videos because I really, really liked this. And not that I don't, I just, went on to try something new. But this is the It Cosmetics Universal Brow Pencil. Doesn't even have a color. And this kind of has that pinched together like that. And I really liked this also because of that. And this staying power is fantastic. I really, really, really liked this. The only reason that I stopped using this is because I tried something new. But I really, really like this. I have gone back to it a few times. I have a backup of this. Another one that I liked that came, I think, in a Birchbox is the Your Best Friend in Universal Taupe. Looks like that. But when you buy it on QVC, which is where I bought it, or HSN, I can't remember. I think HSN. It comes in a red case. And I actually liked this so much, I was sending some coffee to Ms. Goldgirl, and I sent her one of these too because I really liked it, and she was on the search for the perfect pencil. And I don't think it worked for her, but you gotta try, right? Because they came in a duo. So this one right here, this one, not the last one, but the next to last one, is that color. You can see they're all different colors, which cracks me up because they say they're universal. What? I just don't understand that. But I did really like this. Staying power was okay. Wasn't as good as the It Cosmetics, but I did really like it. And it was easy to apply and blend out. And by the way, the It Cosmetics has this on the end of it, which is nice for travel. This one does not. I'm working up to my favorite ones currently. Can you tell? I talked about this in my favorites, I think last month or the month before. And this is the MAC in Fling. I do feel like this is very similar to the Maybelline Define-A-Brow. I actually think that the Define-A-Brow might have a little bit better staying power. I didn't think that. That's the Fling originally, but what I've realized is that when I was really using Fling the most was when I first had gotten my hair dyed and it was red. I realize it looks red right now, but when it was really red. And I was putting the MAC saddle on top of it, and just to kind of warm it up per the suggestion of the MAC makeup artist. And I think that's what was making it last so long, is the shadow setting the cream. So I liked the combination of these. I don't know that I loved Fling by itself, but I did buy a backup of it, so I must have liked it enough. And then what I wanted to say with this, my favorite brush to use with this, I tried my 266. I tried my Sigma version of that, which is different, but also the Sigma version of the 266. And I tried this one. I like this one the best. And this is actually from Essence, and we can get these here, but this was sent to me. Brigitte and Cornelia sent this to me from Austria. Totally, my brain just left me for a minute. And I really, really liked this. This is now my eyebrow pencil. If I go back to using a shadow, this will be the one that I use because I really, really liked it. Okay, my current love, and this will actually show up in my favorites, is the Revlon Brow Fantasy. And I bought this a long time ago. It was still in the package until, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. I bought it because Lisa, SEO9, was loving it a while back. So I bought one, and then I just never, I don't know. You know how we do that sometimes. So anyway, what I love about this is staying power is fantastic. I cannot believe how long it stays. And it has this brow gel on the other side. And this one is a nice warm brown, and it works perfectly with the hair color that I have. It would have even worked when it was a little bit redder. So without me having to do 2 steps using my my eye cocktail here with this and this, that's safe. I was able to just use this. And I've been using this now, like I said, all month long. I really, really like it. Having said that, my favorite of all of the brow products that I have tried is my xoxo hard pencil. Oh, wait, I didn't do this for you guys. I'm gonna put it up top. See how it's warmer? I mean, not so much. This is that NYX, one of those NYX ones that's really came off like a really red brown, but doesn't stay. So it's just warmer than any of the other tones. The Brow Fantasy one. Oh, and this is in brunette, by the way. And then this is the gel. I love this brush better than the Anastasia one, which I'll show you in a minute. I'm going to try to, if you can kind of see the gel there. It's tinted, but it's not crazy. And it doesn't make your eyebrows crunchy by any means. Okay, so that's that. And then the xoxo pencil, I've talked about this before. I really, really like this. This will probably show up if I get time to do that that tag, the YouTube made me do it tag, things that I love. Both Heidi and Lisa were using this, and they both suggested that I get the color in Seal, which I did, and I really, really like it. This is one of those ones where it doesn't, like, I can try to put it on my hand here. I'm gonna really press hard. There. But it's supposed to like really react with the oils in the hair of your eyebrows, and I don't really understand it. But it works, and it stays put. Of all of the ones that I have, this is the longest lasting brow product by far, hands down. I love this. I love it. I just talked about it in a video, but I can't remember what video it was. Okay. And then the last thing I want to talk about just is brow sets. And I talked about this one already, that I really, really like this. I bought this one from Anastasia, and I know people love this. And I pulled it back out because I saw somebody talking about it. This is an espresso. And like I said, by Anastasia. And I just did not like this. Look at how, okay, so this is a perfect example. Look at how the brush came out, which is, I can wipe it off. I did that with L'Oreal Carbon Black. I get that. But it's just really, I don't know, it's just kind of goopy, and it really seems to go on heavy. And I don't like that. I don't want to have to be like ginger. I don't want to be like super, you know what I'm saying. That's why I like this one so much more. When this comes out, it comes out clean every time. Just saying. And then the last thing I want to talk about is the Great Lash, and that mine looks nasty, of course, because I've used it. But this is clear mascara. I know everybody knows this trick, but just in case, you can use this as brow set. So if I'm using any of those other products, my xoxo or the MAC Fling with Saddle, I will set my brows with this. And I don't have crazy wonky brows, but I really like this. It doesn't make them crunchy. This Anastasia makes them crunchy. I don't understand it. But anyway. Okay, so that is what I have. Oh, and I do just want to say, every single day with any of these products, I use my MAC, no idea, numbers rubbed off, but the spoolie. I use this every single day. I always lay down the color first, and then I brush through it to even it out. So actually, first I brush through my brows to get them kind of in the right shape. Then I'll use my, use whatever pencil I'm using to fill in, and then I smooth that out again with the brush to make it look more natural, and then I set it with whatever brow set I need. So that's my little eyebrow routine. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and leave it below. I'd be happy to answer. I know I kind of threw a lot of products at you, but hopefully you can tell the ones that I really am loving currently, or have loved actually over the past few years. So I'm going to do a really super quick face of the day for you. I'm just going to tell you what I have on my face. I have Skin 79 that I'm still testing. Laura Mercier Mineral Powder. The Tarte Blush and Exposed Too Faced Bronzer today. And then I use the CoverGirl Shadow Blast in 815. You'll see this in a haul in a day, maybe. You might see that. Oh, you may have already seen it. I don't know. Anyway, and then I'm using my new Heaven and Earth palette that Tina sent me. It's MUA. And I just put this color over top the Shadow Blast. And then I put this color in the crease. And then I use Brulee, of course, to soften it up. And on my lips today, I'm wearing my new lipstick. Actually, I don't remember if I showed this. I don't know. I back to MAC for a lipstick, and this is in Hue. And I was scared of it, but it's a glaze, and I actually really like it. So, okay, that's all I got for you. Hope you guys are having a great Tuesday. More to come this week, so keep an eye out for that. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.